guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another scariest videos on the internet, scariest TikToks, whatever you want to call it. Some paranormal shit we're going to be reacting to. Thank God it is 1 p.m. and I'm not home alone and I have a cat. So I feel pretty not scared to film this video, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna kind of sit over here so we can like put the thing that we're reacting to on the screen. But some of these videos are so terrifying and I just want to talk about them, react to them, see what you guys think. This first one is actually pretty scary in my opinion. It's like a little Ring camera moment, which a lot of people will be like, why do you have Ring cameras in your house? The people I know all do. You see this guy goes into the corner and then all of a sudden the rocking chair, which it's not even a rocking chair, with two creepy dolls on it, is just like floating pretty much. A lot of people could say that this is like a string or a wire, but don't you think a chair is kind of heavy? I feel like to have a string or wire, and I don't know, I just feel like he actually looks scared. Also, you guys, sometimes you guys comment being like, you're so stupid, these are fake, and maybe I'm just gullible, but this freaks me out. Like, I can't even imagine what I would do. What would you do? Do you even think that this is fake? But tell me, what would you do if you saw that? I would cry. Definitely. Probably leave my house and never come back, because that is not something that I fuck with. See, the interesting thing about me is I really don't like paranormal shit, so I hate when I have to react to it. But you guys love it. I did it for a video a few weeks ago when I was in New York and you guys seem to really like it, so that's cool. Personally, I can't relate. I've never had anything paranormal happen to me specifically, but I have had something that happened to my friend. I've showed it before once, but I really want to show it in here again. This video is like probably one of the most terrifying things ever, because this happened to like my friend's sister-in-law, and I trust my friend with my whole heart, so I know that this video is real. Like, it's one of those things where this happened, you know, to you or someone you know, where you know the video is real. I know you won't know it watching, but if you trust me, which maybe you do, maybe you've been watching me for a while, I'm telling you, this is a real video. It freaks me the fuck out. As you see, they just moved into their apartment, they're kind of dancing, chilling, whatever, and then they pan the camera over to the hallway, and you clearly see someone walk by in like a Victorian era like nightgown. They didn't notice it until after they had filmed this video, like when they were watching it later. They didn't notice it in real time. Upon noticing it, they spoke to their landlord and said, hey, like, we want to move out. This is absolutely terrifying. And the landlord said yes, because the landlord was like, yeah, honestly, this little girl has been haunting this building for a really long time, but if it bothers you, like, we can, you know, arrange that. And they got out of their lease because it was haunted. So I genuinely believe this, not only just because it's my friend, but because it's just so there. It's so there. That person looks like they're hovering. First of all, I don't even know how it would be fake. They were alone in the apartment. No one else was there. That is absolutely terrifying, and I would do the same thing. I would say, actually, I gotta go. I wouldn't even care. All my stuff is moved in. They've got all these fairy lights already hung up. Fuck that. I'm out. That is probably the scariest video on the internet, because I know that it's real. Anyway, let's continue with some of the scariest TikToks. This one was horrifying. I think a lot of videos can be faked. A lot of videos can be, you know, this and that, beep bop boop, whatever. This video is definitely real. Like, it's just so real. It's also a kid who is like, obviously this kid's not a fucking actor. Like, they're like 2. And basically this little girl is alone in her kitchen and she's like holding toys. And you see her stop to look like she was talking to someone, which is creepy in itself. But then you see the things that she's holding getting tugged. Like, what? You can clearly see in this video that that is getting pulled. And she's like, no. She's like, bitch, why the fuck are you stealing my thing? Honestly, agree, but that's terrifying. Like, that is so scary, because how do you even explain that to a non-believer? I don't know. Like, that's obviously not fake. That's definitely real, and that is really, really freaking scary. It didn't look like she was just like swinging her toys or whatever. It was very obvious that something was pulling her. Like, she physically jerked. Like, I don't really know how a kid would fake that or make it look like that on accident even. It's just, there's no way. Something was pulling that toy, and that is very terrifying. I mean, besides the fact that I just like don't really want them, I feel like ghosts are a huge reason to not have children, just because I feel like for some reason the ghosts just like to hang around the young ones, and I would not like that, because then if that happened to me, forget about it. I'm moving out. The kid can stay with the ghost. Right, this next one really freaks me out. This TikTok user went to the Conjuring house, which is my least favorite thing ever. First of all, would never do that. It just looks terrifying. When I watched The Conjuring in like 9th grade, I think, 10th grade or something. Yeah, high school. I was a high schooler, and I still slept with the light on for 2 weeks, but didn't even go to sleep. And I also, this is like a random side story, but I had a twin bed at the time that had like a trundle that pulled out with like another bed under it. And so I would take out the trundle bed because it was further away from my window, and I would sleep on my trundle bed for a whole 2 weeks. I would stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning when my mom woke up, and when she would wake up, then I would go to bed. I would sleep with the lights on as well. That's what happened after I watched The Conjuring. So this stuff actually really does scare me. Regardless, this TikTok user went to go explore Conjuring house and something terrifying happened.
Something crazy on camera. Let me explain. Recently, I was reviewing over some footage because I have a bunch of saved footage from the Conjuring house on my phone. Here I am walking on the hallway of the basement, and as you can see, it's a very short video. But while I was watching that video, I thought I saw something in the right-hand corner move, so I decided to crop the video and slow the frames down, and you will not believe what I saw. So here's a cropped version of the video, but in the last 2 seconds, it appears like something peeks out behind the pole here. And if you slow the frames down, you can see what looks like a face. I see eyes, the nose, and hairline. And it freaked me out so bad because it's in the last few seconds of the frame. For those of you that may have not seen it in the video, this photo is a direct screenshot from the video. Look at this. It looks like a face.
I hate it. Yeah, I really dislike that. Girl, I don't know why the fuck you went to the Conjuring house. I mean, obviously you needed to for your content and stuff, but shit. I don't know if I would do it. Like, that's so scary. I do want to do more paranormally type videos, like kind of ghost hunting, because I'm just kind of curious at this point, because I felt like when I started talking about ghosts more that I was gonna get like haunted or something, and I still feel like I haven't experienced anything. Not saying that I want to at whatever ghosts are nearby. I do feel like I'm interested in seeing some haunted places. Like, the Conjuring house is a little too far, but I have spoken about wanting to go to the Roosevelt Hotel, which is here in Los Angeles, and people believe that it is haunted by Marilyn Monroe because she spent a lot of time there. So I think that would be an interesting adventure. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. I could stay there with some of my friends, maybe. This next one was even talked about in the news, and it is terrifying.
Caught on camera, something walks in front of her crib, catching Lily's attention. Whatever it is, the family says it needs to go.
It's almost like she sees something that we don't.
It's an image Heather and Josh say is haunting their home.
It was chilling. It was literally a chill down your spine, like that what if factor. Like, is this what I just saw?
Caught on the couple's nanny cam video a few weeks ago, what appears to be something moving in front of the baby crib.
I freaked out. I stopped what I was doing and I ran upstairs and I grabbed my daughter.
Heather says this so-called ghost scratched her daughter Lily and attacked her too.
See, like, this stuff, again, when you have like kids or pets involved, is always when I believe it more, because obviously you're not getting a fucking baby to like be an actor. She totally stood up and reacted to that fucking thing walking right by her crib. Ew, I actually have chills. That's so terrifying. I really hate it. I really, really dislike that. I don't claim that energy. It's so scary. Like, come on, that is terrifying. The next story comes from the morning show. This girl has a full video at the morning show called "My Haunted Doll Attacked My Husband." Let's watch.
You almost look like Debbie, you don't want to even look at the doll.
No, I don't.
Are you a bit scared?
I don't even want to touch it.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell me about the doll. Do you collect dolls? Where did you get the doll from?
Actually, I hate dolls.
Oh.
Which is
And why'd you buy it? As an
Do
investment?
you know what? I bought
Did the doll call to you and say,
We walked
buy
past the
me?
shop. It wasn't actually a charity shop. It was like one of these second-hand shops.
Antique.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
we walked past and we just. I think it was you, wasn't it? And you saw them and
I just thought
said,
they
let's
looked-
just go and have a look. And for some reason, I said, let's buy them. And we
So
were
you say
actually
there,
bought
there's more than
3.
one. Okay.
we bought 3. They were £5 each, and we thought, we'll buy them because they look like they're worth more than £5 each. You know, hands up, I bought them to resell.
That chair's beginning
Chair's
to rock.
rocking.
Look at that.
Who's doing that? Stop it. Who's doing that?
Fuck that.
But you separated.
The day before our friends came is the day he woke up with scratches on him.
Right, so I'm intrigued by these scratches, Cameron. So tell me what happened. You woke up in the morning.
Well, I literally woke up in the morning. I had my shower as normal, and then I felt a burning sensation on my leg. And I looked down, and there was a lot of scratches all over my knee. There must have been a dozen or 15 or so, but they looked like cat scratches. So
You could have just scratched yourself in the night, couldn't you? People do that.
I've got their
He cuts
nails.
his nails to the skin.
Okay.
No,
Do you have a cat?
No?
Could
No.
you have scratched him?
no, that's
No.
fine.
Other things happened.
Yeah.
And all to the point where you ended up putting Her Highness out in the garden shed, and you locked her up in a box in the garden shed. And then when you went to revisit the box in the garden shed, tell us what you saw.
That necklace that's on her was right round her neck. It was really tight, about 5 or 6 times.
And that little pearl,
That little
pearls,
pearl
yeah.
necklace. And when I went to the shed, it was practically hanging off. She was in a plastic box with a lid, with 2 other boxes on top. No one had been in the shed all weekend.
Yeah, like I would say that's pretty terrifying. I would never buy a fucking doll from a thrift store. You could not catch me doing that because I already know. I see too many stories. I just think it's pretty crazy that the fucking chair started rocking on live television. I just don't know how you would explain that. And that thing, ugh, I literally just got the chills. That thing looks haunted and I really don't like it. I'm gonna cuddle this cat because I'm scared. Anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you believe any of these videos or if you have links to any of the scariest videos that you have seen on the internet. Tag me in them, send me them, let me know. Or if you have any personal videos, I would love to see those even more. But if you send me any personal like scary videos, let me know if you'd be okay with me putting them in a video. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and subscribe for new videos every week. And I will see you guys later. Bye.